And we shall start recording.
I don't want. Okay.
By the way, we're all recording currently. Just kind of give you guys a stop.
Oh, it is. I didn't see the thing up there. All right, cool beans. All right, let me count down.
Chris is still not in the shot.
Motherfucker, if you don't get in this goddamn shot,
You're a regular.
Damn it.
There's only but so much room for me.
Jamilla, move your ass over. Shit. Justin, you move over.
Ow!
Listen, okay, I have wide shoulders and she has a fat ass. There's only so much that we can fit in comfortably.
This is so bad. This is so bad.
Well, when you guys get a chance, you guys can like move the camera a little bit, and you guys can figure it out from there. Buy a universal stand or something. All right, here we go. And 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Chaz Evans, and you are listening to The 3 Count!
Oh, my.
Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chaz Evans, and you are listening to The 3 Count. Let's go down the roster. Introducing now, I guess second because I introduced myself, right? So, introducing next. He is the Red Dog. He's the second in command, my tag team partner of the 3 Count faction. He is Cliff Red Dog Miller.
All right, new catchphrase. That's it. That's my new catchphrase.
And introducing next, he's the 25-time, 24/7 intercontinental hide your kids, hide your wife, African-American, Wakanda, blackballing, power of the dark side, fear the revolt, world heavyweight black man champion. He is Chris Idol.
Always happy to be here.
25 times though? Huh. I must have miscounted some.
And introducing next, he is known as the Napster. I'm surprised he's awake for this show. He's only on this show because he's my little brother, and his name is JJ.
I'd like to thank the sidewalks for keeping me off the street. Dangerous times out here. Wash your hands, people. Dirty bastards.
And today's guest on the show, the first African-American female on the 3 Count. You may know her as Vivica Jones on WCF Wrestling, but we know her as Jamilla Scott.
Just want to thank the Academy. Also want to thank my agent for getting me on this show, but not really. Freak out, guys.
I didn't know you had an agent. Cliff, you deal with agents now? Wow.
I do.
Wow, we getting big up there now. Big up.
I got in contact, but then like it was crazy because like I got in contact with the agent and asked, and then I got a message directly from our fellow guest who said, "Don't talk to my agent. Talk directly to me." And I was like, "Cool."
Well, because my agent isn't the best at relaying messages to me when he's supposed to. So I tell people for bookings, just contact me directly.
Your agent relayed that message, and you laid that agent out. So
I wonder who the agent is.
So I was like, the agent was just doing his job. Well, he was like, don't. And I was like, okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this right here is a brand spanking new episode of the 3 Count. Got some news and announcements. Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the ring, Nick Sickend is uploaded and locked in, ladies and gentlemen. If you have not listened to Now Entering the Ring, Nick Sickend, you need to pause this podcast right now. Go back, go listen to that episode, and then listen to this one. I promise you, it's a very informative episode. Let's see what else happened. There's an awesome story on how he survived New Jack. So definitely go ahead and listen to that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you are not following us on all of our social media platforms, then you're a stupid idiot. You need to go follow us on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, on PhotoBucket, on Pornhub, on wrong social media. That's my personal one. Anyway, also if you have not found out the news, we have a YouTube account where we will post our clips and full shows. So definitely subscribe to our YouTube, subscribe to our podcast. Also, another announcement, Studio 22, the tag team of Studio 22, will be on the next episode of the 3 Count Podcast Presents Now Entering the Ring. So be on the lookout for that. And to hit us off with the week, we have the Jim Cornette quote of the week. Hit us off with it, Idol.
All right. So on this week's experience, Jim Cornette was going over the most recent episode of Dynamite, and he was talking about Cody Rhodes versus Joey Janela's match.
Uh-oh.
And Mr. Cornette said that facially, Joey Janela looks like a crackhead off the street. And that is our Cornette quote of the week.
Cornette's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Some credit though, like he is slimming down, like he don't got the pregnant beer belly no more.
Now he looks now he looks even more like a crackhead off the street.
Oh my God!
I mean, hey, no lie, he looked super he looked like he just came off the street. His beard was all like ratted out and stuff. It didn't even look like he took a comb to his hair since like the pandemic began. I mean, he looked rough. I did type that in our group chat. I was like, yo, Janela looks rough.
Yeah.
Yikes. Wait, was it like Triple H on the bump bed, or was it worse?
I mean,
oh Lord.
He's got like long hair. It's like if Tamina never took care of her hair, that's how it looked.
I mean, she probably don't like off of TV.
Stop.
I doubt it.
That's about the only great thing about her.
Probably because
I started twitching. I started twitching at the mention of her name.
Okay. It's okay, my young one. All right.
Started twitching. So anyway, all right, guys, let's get down to business. First topic of the day. All right, so the news coming out, the only probably news that came out this week was that this comedian named Tom Segura, I've never heard of him, probably because he's actually not funny, came out and pretty much called out wrestling fans, pretty much said that wrestling was fake. Oh, newsflash. And called us that, he said that wrestling was fake and that, wrestling fans are retards. So, he also came out with an apology the next day saying that, he loves wrestling and blase, blah, 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 blah. So we got some thoughts for that. So let's start this one off. Cliff, you want to start this one off?
Yeah, so it's funny because I did hear his apology and he talked about how much he loved wrestling and stuff like that. And I feel like the apologies was equivalent to those who like drop racial slurs and then go back to apologize, like they got busted and they're just trying to be like, I'm sorry for saying what I said. That word's not in my vocabulary. And I kind of feel like Tom felt the same way. Like, guys, I'm sorry I called wrestling fans retarded. That word's not in my vocabulary. That phrase isn't in my vocabulary, but clearly it is. Like, it is what it is, man. Wrestling. I didn't know wrestling was fake until you said it 5 seconds ago. So now I'm at a whole like loss of like everything. I don't know what to do with my hands right now. I don't understand like what's going on with the world. It's just it's so different now that Tom told me that wrestling is fake. I don't even know what to believe anymore. I really don't. I'm so confused with this world and what's going on.
It's okay.
Chaz, I need help. I need help.
Okay.
Like I just can't deal with all this pressure. And then Tom came out and he apologized and I'm supposed to accept it, but I can't because he said it's fake. It is what it is, man. Fuck him and fuck everybody else who like hates wrestling fans and keep telling us like, yes, we know it's not real, okay? But if you don't take a bump in a ring or if you try this shit and you fall down and get hurt, we're gonna laugh at you because you said it was fake. And now that pain doesn't look fake. It looked very real to me. So I don't know. Fuck him. Fuck everybody who thinks that they can just be like, well, wrestling's fake and you're stupid for believing it. I'm like, you watch reality TV shows. You're stupid too. Sorry.
JJ?
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. He's right. We're stupid. We're retarded. And I just farted. Anyway, what's his name again? Tommy Boy, whatever. What's his name? Tommy
Boy.
Listen here, Tommy Boy. You know who's stupid and retarded? Your fan base is stupid and retarded because they think that you're actually a good comedian. Your jokes are retarded. And you know what? My wrestling is retarded. But guess what? Guess what? I bet you there's more wrestling fans than you have fans. Okay? So, maybe you should probably tone it down a bit. Oh, you apologize. You're sorry. You're only sorry because you got backlash. Stop being a stupid idiot. Stop being a wuss. If you're a real alpha male, you would have owned up to what you said and just been like, yeah, I said it. So what?
Yeah.
But he's a beta. Just like a lot of other people. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I don't forgive you, Tommy Boy. And you know what? I might just call Jerry. Jerry will handle you. And what are you going to say, Cliff? Are you going to call me a beta?
No, you want to know what else is fake? Every story that comes on Disney, but I'm not going to complain. For our viewers who don't know, I have my Moana coffee cup with me. I'm just going to take a sip.
That was the most calmest rant I had.
That was. Go ahead, Jamilla.
So I found out about the whole Tom thing this morning when I happened to be checking my Twitter feed. Oh, we're sponsored by Monster. That's lit. So, like I read about it and I was just more so like, but who the fuck is this guy? Like, because for me, it's one of those things where like, if you're supposed to be this well-known comedian, like, I would have heard of him at some point. Like he might have come across my radar, but he doesn't seem important enough for me for him to come out and have this opinion on wrestling. Like he's just like everyone else in the decades wrestling's been around and has been like, oh, wrestling's fake. If anything, we should have called Dr. D and had Dr. D smack him around a little bit, but that might have been another Dark Side of the Ring episode, but hey, whatever.
It'd be good content.
It would have been great content. That's facts. But I just feel like if he was really sincere about it, then it would have came out of his mouth in the first place. Like I feel like he only apologized because people were like, "Wrestling's fake." Well, who the fuck are you? Like that.
Idol.
So this Tom guy, does he have a Netflix special?
No, he does not.
He does not?
Well, I'm a little.
Oh, do you know who does have a show on Netflix? The WWE. So, Tom, you know what you can do? You can take an ice pick. You can shove it up your ass. And then once you're done shoving it up your ass, you take it out and shove it straight up your dick.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are aggressive on the 3 count this episode. Good gracious.
Yeah, I know. I was like, God damn,
Wow.
That's the most I've seen Chris get so pissy on there.
Right, like good gracious. All right.
I will stab you for calling it fake. Like that's what
I guess. All right. So I saw like I said, like Sam, I saw this on Twitter and I was like, first I'm like, all right, some other douchebag calling it fake, whatever. But I didn't really think it was something to talk about till I saw the backlash and how certain wrestlers got involved. I know the Blue Meanie commented back to Mr. Tom here. I'm going to continue to call him Mr. Tom. I'm not going to call him Tommy Boy. That's giving him too much credit. And like he's my pal and he's not my friend. Dolph Ziggler apparently is a fan. Well, at least was a fan. And he did a long drawn out post because Dolph's a comedian as well. As you can see, I'm sponsoring his shirt from his comedian tour. Dolph is actually kind of funny. I went to his show. He's actually kind of funny.
Or is he just like that occasional like funny?
No, he's funny. He's funny. But Dolph came and and said some things. Here's my take on this, Mr. Tom. Who the fuck are you? That's what I want to know. Who the fuck are you? Why are you stating the obvious? We have known that wrestling has been fake for, I don't know, let's see, 20, 30, 40 years. It's nothing new. And you want to call wrestling fans retarded? You want to know who's retarded? You are retarded. Okay? You are retarded because not only did you talk bad about wrestling fans, your apology stated that you love wrestling. Wrestling is awesome. So by default, that makes you a retard. That's simple fucking math. So let's put one thing in. I'm gonna end it at this because I don't want to get off on a two-bit of a tangent and give this man the time or fucking day on a fucking wrestling podcast. So you, Mr. Tom, fuck you, fuck your show. You're not fucking funny, and you think that non-vaccine people and flat earthers and wrestling fans should be eradicated off Earth. I hope you get eradicated off Earth. And if you really do believe that it's fake, how about you come meet me in a ring and I clock you dead center in your fucking face, and then you tell me how fake it is. Moving fucking on.
Y'all deserve a snap at the end.
I guess. Yep, that's how it works.
So, debate topic number 2. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm already getting flustered.
Oh man, I can't wait to the power rankings, bro.
I hope not. See, if I think what's gonna happen is gonna happen, I may have another 30-minute rant on Tamina. But anyway, moving on. So, we've known Roman Reigns has been, off of television. He's been absent from WWE television due to the coronavirus pandemic. He dropped out of WrestleMania to face Goldberg, for the safety of himself and his family. There is rumors going around that he has heat with the big old Vinnie Mac. So, is pretty much the debate question is this: is the heat? Is it what's the word I'm looking for? Now I don't even know.
Is it fake news, alternative facts?
And that's not what I'm looking for. Is it granted? There we go. Is the heat granted for Roman Reigns not being on TV? JJ, you can start this one off. You wanted to start this off. Okay, yes, take the mic.
Alrighty. The real reason why Mr. Roman Reigns, no, I didn't say it right. The reason why Big Daddy Roman hasn't been on television.
That's what we were looking for.
Big Daddy Roman isn't on television because, of Rona. And the reason why they're not going to mention his name and kind of like erase him a bit for a little bit, Benoit him for a bit, is because if they do mention, Roman Reigns is out because of the pandemic, that means, therefore, theoretically, that means that, oh my God, that means it's bad. They shouldn't be wrestling. And what does that create? Bad press. What is bad press? Not good. Because Vince has already got enough shit on his plate already. He's already fucked with his investors. He's already fucked. There's no reason why to add more press to it. Roman, do what you gotta do. If he actually has real heat with Vince, what the fuck? Come on. He's a 2-time cancer survivor. Honestly, like, that's fucked up. Honestly, it's not right. But yeah, that's the real reason. They don't want bad press. So that's why they're just not going to speak about it. And plus, remember how they said in WrestleMania, we're doing this for you guys. Remember, that's what Stephanie said. She's doing it for us. They're wrestling for us.
She said they're doing wrestling for us. Okay, she didn't say the wrestlers are wrestling for us. She didn't say anything about Roman wrestling for us. Okay, she just said they were putting the show on. They could have had nobody on the show. Here's WrestleMania with 0 matches. We're doing it for you guys.
What the fuck? Then, wait a minute. Pause. Hold up. Wait a minute. What the fuck is it then?
They could have just played flashbacks and called it WrestleMania. We all would have just gone along for the ride. It was
something. If they would have done that shit, do you know that damn WrestleMania review show that we would have done would be 10 times different? It wouldn't be a show. I would have ranted the whole show. I was already ranting about it to be WrestleMania. It was Diet WrestleMania or WrestleMania Light.
It was WrestleMania 0.
WrestleMania 0. I like that one.
I said that last time.
You did?
Yes.
I don't remember that shit. Anyway, I guess I'll go. I'll just speak on them. Is the heat granted? I don't think it's really granted. I gotta agree with you, Josh, on this. It's just.
Why? Thank you.
He's got to keep himself safe. His family is most important to him, and that's what it's supposed to be. Their family comes first, and especially with Roman having to, an immune system, a weakened immune system. He gotta stay safe. And he just had babies. He had just had twins, right? If I'm not mistaken, he just had twins not too long ago, and he wanted to keep them safe. And there's no harm or foul for doing that. And for all the people who like want to shit on Roman because he dropped out of WrestleMania, you know what? You and Mr. Tom can go kiss my black ass. Like,
Damn.
Seriously. And if Vince is seriously upset with Roman about that, guess what, Vince? You can kiss my black ass too. Like,
Vince will probably have you kiss his ass on live television.
You know what? Listen,
Vince would probably talk you into kissing his ass.
Jedi mind trick.
I do believe Vince is a Jedi and he can do the Jedi mind trick. I do believe it.
I think so. He's done it to enough wrestlers.
But yeah, it's just, it's not granted, but like you said, it's bad press. And like Vince got enough shit on his mind. He's got $1 million of stocks being thrown out. Stephanie threw out $1 million. Triple H threw out $1 million. Kevin Dunn threw out $1 million. If it was up to me, I was thinking maybe they are selling the company. Wink, wink. Back to an earlier show that we did. Cough, cough, wink, wink. Cheap plug. Go listen to the House That the Mouse Took Over episode featuring Supreme. Wink, wink. Cheap plug. But go ahead, Cliff.
So, all right, let's get a couple things cleared up first, right? Number one, Roman already came out and said that it had nothing to do with his leukemia. He said he got everything checked out, and all the doctors told him that he was good to go. He was 100%. The reason why he did pull out, though, was because of his new set of twins that he has. Which, by the way, that man is ridiculous because you have a daughter, and then you have a set of twins, and then what are the odds that you're going to have another set of twins right after that? So
that's the big dog.
Yeah. They got a couple puppies now. So I don't think that he's warranted though, man. And Vince had, if you come out publicly and you tell people, I guess if you come out and tell people publicly like, hey, there's no backlash if you decide not to do the show. There shouldn't be any backlash if you decide not to do the show. It's similar to, we talked about it on an earlier show where GameStop kind of did the same thing. They told everybody like, hey, we're going to have pickup only. We're not going to have really employees at the stores. We're going to, take care of them, this and that and the other. I don't know if you guys know, but they just canceled all the employees' health packages at GameStop. Yep. So there's like a lot of stuff going down now with that company. But it's the thing is like, Roman shouldn't have any of this heat. If you're looking after your family and you care about your family, that should be fine. I know I've seen like other people like try to jump on the bandwagon of like AEW and promote like all the stuff that Tony Khan did versus what Vince has done. But it's like, it is what it is, man. I don't like it, and I don't think Roman should have the backlash, especially because isn't Roman like the second most, like grants the second most like Make-A-Wish Foundation wishes, like, I mean behind John Cena. Like I would just think that like if that's your dude, that's your dude. Like stop being a dick and being like, oh, fuck him, okay? It's not good shit because he's not here in the trenches with us. I'm in these trenches. And like Vince, we know you were in Connecticut watching fucking WrestleMania. You weren't at WrestleMania. Stop lying. He probably was there. I'm just saying.
No, he was there.
Now go ahead, Idol.
Yeah. So I just want to point out that there have been no reports that there is direct heat between Vince and Roman Reigns. It's all been speculation based on that they were given the edict not to mention Roman on television. And my thought process is, well, yeah, why would you mention him if he's not going to be there? And he isn't going to be there for the foreseeable future. Like there's no return date for Roman. He could be gone, 2 months. He could be gone a year. So, out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. I don't think there's like a backlash. It's just, he's not going to be there. So don't remind people that he's not there kind of thing. Like if you've got him front and center over everything, well, it's going to subconsciously, you're going to be like, oh man, it's been forever since we've seen Roman Reigns. Wonder when he's coming back kind of thing. And they know he's not coming back anytime soon. So I don't think it's heat. It's just simply, well, we don't know when he's going to be back. So let's not feature him and put that thought process in anyone's mind. It reminds me of like a couple months back when Seth Rollins was trying to egg CM Punk on, and Seth said that he got told by Vince not to mention CM Punk anymore, because he's like, well, dude, CM Punk's not going to be here. He doesn't have any affiliation with the company, so why don't mention him on the show and put that thought into people's heads, because that's not something we can deliver. And I just think that's what it is with Roman Reigns. It's just, we're not going to see Roman for probably a very long time. So it's just, don't draw attention to the fact that he's not going to be there. That's all I think it is. Focus on who is there, not on who's not there. Because if you notice, they haven't mentioned Sami Zayn either, because he decided not to wrestle due to the pandemic, and they haven't mentioned him either. So it's just, don't draw attention to the fact that certain guys aren't going to be there.
Jamilla?
I feel like it's one of those things where people like reading too much into stuff. Also, like people are like, oh, Roman hasn't been on the show, and oh, they're not mentioning him, so there must be heat. Like, that's stupid. And it's like, if he felt like, okay, to protect the safety of not only myself but my newborn twins, I'm not gonna wrestle given everything going on, you can't blame him. Especially because I think Florida is one of the states that has the most cases, or one of the states that has the most cases, but I'm not entirely sure. Florida. So it's like, I'd much rather stay at home and not wrestle to protect my family than I'm gonna go out here and risk my health and safety for some people when I don't really feel comfortable with it. So it's like, why draw attention to something when it's not necessary? Because there are plenty of people who pulled out because of the pandemic, I believe.
They drink bleach in Florida.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me. That's probably why they all went back to the beach, dumbasses. But I just don't think it's warranted. Like, I think they should just leave it be, and whenever Roman's ready to come back, he'll be back.
Alrighty then. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you did not know, we are recording this on a Saturday. It is March 9th. Tomorrow is Sunday, which means it is Money in the Bank.
Money, 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 money. Money,
Hey.
money, 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 money.
Alrighty then. So, with that being said, you know what we do here at the 3 Count. We like to play If I Had the Pencil. Well, this is a pen, but you get the point.
I thought it was the pen.
It's the pencil, because the pencil is the most powerful tool in wrestling.
I thought it was the pen because it's permanent.
No, because
The pencil, because of the eraser.
Exactly, it's an eraser. But before we get to If I Had the Pencil, we're going to get into the favorite segment of all of the 3 Count podcast, and that is the Red Dogs Power Rankings.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah. So first and foremost, we want to thank Holodrive for their cover of Danger Zone, because it's awesome, and I fucking love that song. So let's get into, yes, as he mentioned, we are recording this on the 9th, so let's get into this, right? Number 10. Can't wait for this. Tamina and Lacey Evans.
Fucking Christ.
He just.
Now, to be fair, Lacey did a lot of great work. Sasha and Bailey did a lot of great work, and Tamina was there. So number 9.
It's important to note she kicked out of Bailey's elbow drop.
She did. It is.
Why y'all gonna get him started?
Totally thought that was the finish. Not even gonna lie to you guys.
Did you see how she failed that Samoan drop into the pin? Oh my god.
Yo, hold on.
That just proves my fucking point that Tamina is fucking garbage. Hot fucking garbage. A fucking dumpster fire.
Okay, cool.
You're right.
Number 9. Number 9.
Miz.
Miz, Morrison, and the Forgotten Sons. They had a great match on SmackDown as well. Number 8, Shane Thorne and Brendan Vink. I liked the match. That was cool. Number 7. I don't know how this is gonna go over. Johnny Gargano. Thought it was good. You guys see that? Number 6, AJ Styles. For the match that he had. Number 5, Jon Moxley. Number 4, Cody Rhodes. Number 3, and Napster's gonna have to do with me, Adam Cole, baby. Number 2, probably the weirdest and greatest street fight I've ever seen in my life. Les Sex Gods make the list, and number 1, the Viking Raiders. So there we have it.
Whoa, experience.
Alrighty. Okay. So, Cliff, I don't normally have a problem with your power rankings.
Number 10.
I have a legitimate problem with, let's say, number 10 and number 7, okay? Number 1, I hate Johnny Gargano because I hate the heel turn. I hate his fucking wife. His fucking wife can go kick rocks. She's the most blandest, boringest female wrestler on the face of the earth. If there was anything better than Tamina, a notch above Tamina, it's fucking Candice LeRae, okay? The fucking purple, silver, gray, whatever the fuck hair she got going on is fucking ridiculous, okay? And Johnny Gargano and his fucking cup bullshit, I hate it. Fucking hate it. Number 10, Tamina. Tamina shouldn't be on anything of a power ranking, period. I don't care what the fuck she did. I don't care what happened on SmackDown. Tamina is hot garbage.
She got the pin.
I don't give a gut rat's fucking ass what she did. She's garbage.
To be fair, this was a tag match in which I did say Lacey Evans did a lot of work in it, and she looked good in it.
Whatever. I still don't like it. Other than that, since we're here, let's talk about since we're here and we're gonna talk about this street fight. Just that street fight. Can we just admit that street fights was the most stupidest, ridiculous bullshit I've ever seen on goddamn television in my life?
But the ending shot was great. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay, I will give you an ending shot. But
was great.
That's the best thing about the whole match.
That was the most backyard bullshit I've ever seen.
That's why I liked it.
And been part of a lot of backyard bullshit.
That's why I liked it. I was all about it. So it was
I thought, for a second, I thought me and Idol booked that damn street fight for all I knew.
Yeah.
They could have took that out of a WCF show from 3 years ago.
They sure could. Great backyard match. Terrible match for national television.
Good gracious. But okay, that's the Red Dog Power Rankings, guys. That's probably the worst power rankings of the year, in my opinion. But
it's not worse than when Riho was top 3. Wasn't Riho 3?
Riho has never been on the power rankings because she hasn't been on TV for that fucking long, and that was the fake power rankings because we didn't have any.
That was the fake. That was the fake. That was the
so I'm okay with that.
Rankings.
I'm okay with that because it was the fake power rankings. But I promise you, if Riho ever gets in the top 5 of any power rankings, I swear I will lose my fucking shit. I'll give her. You're about to say some ignorant shit, aren't you?
The rose package that they showed on Dynamite, making her look like an absolute beast. Did you guys notice how they didn't mention that, Riho gave her the hands on the first Dynamite and beat her?
See, did I tell you that? Did I say that to you? Didn't I say that shit?
You did. That's what makes it so funny. He literally said that.
Completely skirting over that part. And it's like, yeah, I don't remember that we ruined this woman.
Yeah, they had this 50-pound girl beating her. Stupid.
I fucking hate her. Anyway.
No, this shit
fucking Riho, bro. The bitch don't weigh no more than me.
She weighs.
She's 50 pounds, and people
she's 98 pounds.
For her.
She is
stupid.
98 pounds.
98 pounds. My ass probably weighs 98 pounds. The girl's useless.
Oh my gosh.
And they gave her a championship. It's dumb.
Anyway,
it's
so
because of that overrated fuck Kenny.
Oh yeah, because we all know Kenny Olivier's fucking Riho, but we're not gonna get into that. That's next week's topic. But anyway, we're gonna play shit. I can't even get the damn fucking title of the segment out. Good gracious. What am I saying? Oh yes, we're gonna play If I Had the Pencil. Okay, jeez. All right.
Pen?
No, it's a pencil. Anyway, If I Had the Pencil. So like I said, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is Money in the Bank. But when you listen to this, Money in the Bank happened yesterday. So you can see how well we did. But before we begin, let me go over the percentages that everyone here on the 3 count.
46%.
So, if we are keeping track. So, as of right now, in last place is Cliff with 43% correct.
That's right.
Jesus.
And in Third place would be JJ with 50%.
Yeah, I'm better than Cliff.
In second place is Chris Idol with a 56%. And surprisingly, in first place is me with 62. Don't ask how that happened, but hey, I'm
Rigged.
winning.
He's rigged. He rigged the show.
Yeah, I think it's
He's
rigged.
rigged the show. He's making everyone do stupid predictions so he can come out on top at the end.
Show's got the best percentage. Yeah.
Listen, it's not my fault that y'all picked the wrong motherfuckers to win it. It's not my fault. But anyway, so those are the rankings so far. So let's get started with Money in the Bank. Climb the corporate ladder. All right, let's start this off, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start off with a big match. The men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Daniel Bryan versus Aleister Black versus Rey Mysterio versus the King Corbin versus Otis versus AJ Styles. Miss Jamilla Scott, who's winning the Money in the Bank ladder match? We're starting with you off on this one. Who's winning?
Oh God. Before you mentioned AJ, I was gonna say Daniel Bryan, but now I'm kind of torn. So personally, I feel like it could go to either DB or AJ because I feel like they need some kind of like star power, not star power, but they need someone to kind of pick up the pace because kind of WWE's been slacking lately since this whole pandemic. But then again, my dark horse, if I had to say, would probably be Aleister.
Alrighty. All right, Idol, who you got?
I'm going with. Originally, I was going to go with AJ, but I'm going to go with King Corbin. You need to find me.
Oh no!
You need something that. Yeah, you need.
Let the man speak. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
It's disgusting.
And that's why I'm picking him because it's disgusting. It is disgusting, and I'm not going to like it, but I think it'd be great.
First of all,
well, guess what?
ain't about King Corbin because you know how I feel about him.
I gotta agree with you on that one, Idol. I got Corbin winning as well. I
Disgusting.
hate to, like I said, I hate to say it. It sounds disgusting. It looks disgusting.
And that's
why not?
Because it's
why not? So I got Corbin. Who you got, JJ?
I'm gonna go with probably Aleister Black for this one. I just think they need to. I think they need to switch it up. AJ's already won the title. DB's already won the title. It's time to give somebody else a chance. I think Aleister Black would be pretty cool. And plus, he's all he does is just squash people, local talent. So I mean,
around that stupid briefcase though.
Why not?
Because it would look ridiculous.
It would look stupid. It would look stupid.
Well, he just cashes it in on the same show.
Yeah. Okay. What? Yeah. Let Aleister hold that damn briefcase as he goes holding it up like this. He's gonna hold it like this. If this is the briefcase, he's gonna go.
That looks ridiculous.
That's why he just wins it.
Unless
if he did that, he'd have to cash it in the same day.
That's what I'm saying.
Or I got an idea. So what if, because y'all know how they have that annoying chain sound when they're raising him up? What if the briefcase like came up through like the middle of the stage or something, or he had to like pull it with the chain? That'd be kind of lit.
Yeah, but they're not gonna do that shit every fucking week. It do sound cool as shit. I'm not gonna disagree. That do sound cool, but they're not gonna do that shit every week.
That's true. Yeah. WWE being kind of cheap right now, so you're probably right.
Right, like they out here throwing $1 million out of stocks. They're not doing. They're gonna spend less money as possible.
Because everybody broke, or everybody had to take a pay cut.
All right, you already see they use Zack Ryder's salary for Karrion Kross's entrance.
Stop.
Go ahead, Cliff. Who you got?
Hey, shit. Shit.
For this year's Money in the Bank winner, I'm gonna take me. Maybe I got my own briefcase.
Where the fuck you get that from?
I love it. That's exactly what King Corbin's briefcase is gonna be covering.
So for our listeners who don't know, I do have actually it's the WWE 2K16 briefcase. So that's my I'm gonna just take this with me. But I think for the winner of this match, I gotta go with AJ. I think he's gonna be the guy that does it. But I will have to agree. My dark horse is Aleister Black, though, as well.
That's why you my man's Cliff. That's why.
All right, but your official pick though is AJ Styles. I'm gonna let you know. So if Aleister Black wins, that doesn't count. I'm just putting it out there.
Yep.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna put it out there. Since y'all
Don't worry
motherfuckers
about
will be
that.
giving out dark horses and shit,
What's
the dark horse don't count.
First pick?
No, there's no. Oh
Look,
no,
man,
you can have a
last
dark
time
horse.
I picked,
You're the
I had,
guest.
yeah.
You can do whatever the fuck you want. But I want to make sure because these motherfuckers will come back and be like, oh no, but my dark horse was a especially this motherfucker
I'll straight up
JJ.
admit it.
It's true.
I'm not even worried about you, Cliff. I'm worried about JJ over here.
My dark horse.
Right, he's like, but my dark horse was my dark horse was such and such, and he won, so I should get like a half percentage. Fuck you.
Jay, you be out here
Yeah, all right, cool. Season 2, we'll add that. How's that? Yeah. Fuck no. Anyway, next match. The next match, we will go with the. I'm not doing that match now. Let's move on over.
You have to talk about it. You can't skip it.
I wish it's my damn show. Yes, the hell I can. We're gonna go with the pre-show match. This was announced today. Fuck you, Idol. Fuck you. So we're gonna go with the pre-show matches, and this was just announced earlier today. 2 pre-show matches. So first one, I don't know why this is happening, but R-Truth versus MVP.
Why?
Oh, we know how this.
I know that's the same thing I said when Chaz told me.
Cliff, this is like what we
Why?
talked about. When I was telling you, I was like, man, I love MVP. He just shows up every week, talks shit, and then someone hits him in the mouth, and it's great.
Yeah, it's true.
Alrighty, so Cliff, who you got? R-Truth or MVP?
I'm gonna take R-Truth.
R-Truth. All right. JJ.
Something Matt Hardy said, I think it was 2007, 2008, Encyclopedia, MVP,
Sucks!
MVP,
Sucks!
MVP,
Sucks!
MVP.
Sucks! All right, so you're going with Truth.
What's up?
All right,
Yes,
okay.
I am. That's what I'm going with. I'm going with the 29, 7, 8, 50-time champion of European style. Yeah.
Wow.
Jesus.
Yeah, it doesn't work when you do it, Josh. Leave that to Taz.
Go
Damn.
I tried.
Damn.
Go ahead, Jamilla. Who you got?
I'm gonna have to say R-Truth because every time MVP's wrestled since the Rumble, he continues to get his ass beat or get a Claymore by Drew. So I don't see him. I don't see him winning this one.
Oh my God! I just got a cramp in my neck.
You got a cramp in your neck. That means you're choking.
Like a champ, mind you, because Jesus, Drew be looking like he gonna take your head off.
Idol, who you got?
You know what?
I know it.
I think
I
I'm
already knew.
MVP.
Oh, is that your official answer?
I think I'm gonna go with MVP.
All right, I'm writing that down.
You know what's wild though?
I mean, if MVP was going to win a match at any point, it would be this one.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel like that too. Try to
Yeah.
get him some momentum, like as the leader of his new faction that they're supposedly starting up. Like I feel like that would be, yeah.
That's my thought process behind it. Like, if he was ever going to win a match, it would be this one.
That would be a perfect way to introduce his new faction too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'm changing my pick.
Yeah, I know changing picks, damn it.
I just
Shit.
did.
I'm trading
Go with
my
MVP.
draft pick.
In the book, in the 3-count Bible, it says that you pick truth. So you pick truth.
But it says, but you said on the pencil. Therefore, we can erase.
And guess what? I'm writing, like I said, I'm writing
But he's
in
writing
pen.
in pen. Yeah.
And it's no eraser. So with that being said, my vote is truth. Anyway, y'all gonna hear me roar today. Anyway, next pre-show match. This was announced earlier today as well. Jeff Hardy versus Cesaro. I'll start this one off. I got Jeff winning. He made his return. No more words. Didn't make his return, but hey, I can wait a couple more weeks for it. Or never. So I'm going with Jeff Hardy. JJ.
Don't you see it right on the wall?
All right, that's Jeff Hardy. Idol.
Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy. Jamilla. Go ahead. You go ahead. Be the one to say Cesaro. It's okay.
Well, because like I love Jeff, but like
We all
Cesaro,
love
like,
Jeff. Everybody love that man. He can do so much wrong and everyone still love him. Fucking crackhead.
I was gonna say that too. I was like, crack Jeff is the best Jeff.
Like he might think he's a crackhead again. So you know,
Terrible.
I'm gonna have to go with Cesaro for this one. I guess I'll just be the oddball.
Alrighty, Cliff.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Jeff as well.
Jeff.
There's four things. There's four things in life, guys. You pay taxes, you die, Lamar Jackson's gonna run the football, and Cesaro will never ever get a main event push.
You got that right, brother.
Anyways.
All right, so the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. We got the New Day versus Miz and Morrison. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Versus the Forgotten Sons versus the Lucha House Party. And the more and more I say that name out loud, I realize how racist that is. So, go ahead. Start this one off, Idol. Who you got winning the SmackDown tag titles?
I'm going to go with New Day retaining.
New Day retaining. Cliff?
Yeah, New Day as well.
New Day. It's a new day. Yes, it is. JJ?
Get the shovel.
Get the shovel. So that means New Day.
Yes.
And Jamilla?
New Day.
New Day. I'm going to be the odd one, and I'm going to say the Forgotten Sons will be forgotten no more.
Huh?
They are going to take the titles. I got Forgotten Sons.
I was going to say that, but I didn't want to be the odd man out again. So
It's okay. I'm always the odd one.
I'm always the odd one, but I always get it right though when I'm odd.
That is true. I will give you that one. That's facts. Alrighty. Moving on up the card, we have the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. We got Asuka versus Shayna Baszler versus Nia Jax versus Dana Brooke versus Lacey Evans versus Carmella. Who will climb the corporate ladder? Watch Nia Jax wins. That's my pick.
She's gonna injure every single person in that match too.
Hey, listen. Hey,
reckless.
it is what it is. Jamila, who you got?
I'm gonna say Shayna.
You got Shayna. I wish I could go with Shayna. I really do wish. Cliff.
God, I want to go with Shayna too, but yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with Shayna.
I mean, with Nia Jax being in, I feel like Shayna's just gonna do the same thing she did in the chamber. So everybody gets a broken arm, pretty much.
It doesn't matter. She'll get buried anyway.
Because Tamina is not like most girls. That song slaps, bro. That song
Nia
slaps.
Jax is definitely not like most girls. She injures everybody.
Who the fuck you gonna pick? Cause you just being an asshole today. Who you gonna pick? Who you picking?
I'm picking my baby Sasha.
I knew you. What?
You know what? Low-key, I'm gonna be super pissed if that happens. I'm gonna be pissed if like Dana Brooke gets beat up by Sasha and she puts herself in that match. I swear to God.
Are you clear?
I will come through this video and choke the shit out of you if that happens.
Are you seriously going with Sasha Banks? That's your
Yes.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Are we allowed to do that? Can we just be like unofficial members of this match are gonna hop in and win? I feel like that should be a rule. We can't do that.
But what if Sasha does come in the match and wins? Then I'm a prophet.
Anyway, I'll allow it this one time. Because now I'm curious. So I will put down Sasha Banks. But if she does not show up at all, I'm giving you like negative like 3%.
No, I just don't get nothing. I just don't get a point. What? It's just wrong.
I really wrote Sasha down and she's not in the match. All right, Idol.
That's my baby.
Who you got?
I'm going with Shayna.
Shayna Baszler.
Yeah.
All righty then. Moving up the card. Oh shit. Oh damn.
Say it. Yeah. Say it.
All right. The next match, the SmackDown Women's Championship. Bayley versus Tamina.
Say it again.
Motherfucker, this is my show. You don't tell me what to do.
Oh.
Who you got?
Okay, so here's my thought process, right?
I don't want to hear your thought process. You done told me what's going to happen already. You didn't said it last week. You didn't said it all week throughout the week here.
I want to make sure the 3 count viewers hear me correctly.
Okay? They heard you on last week's show.
Sometimes they may miss an episode, so sometimes you got to make sure you got to.
Then that's their stupid ass's fault.
You got to be persistent. You have to be persistent in your goals. You have to be persistent. This is what's going to happen, and I'm going to give you the rundown of what's going to happen in JJ's mind, because, you know, JJ's world is the best world.
Oh
okay,
God.
This is what's going to happen. Tamina is going to beat Bayley. Everyone's going to be like, Nani, what you mean? And here is why. Tamina's been in the business for how long, and she doesn't have a championship. You might, but that doesn't make sense. Well, look what they did with Natty. Look what they did with Natty. But Natty's a good wrestler, though. They still just gave her the title just because, like, well, you've been here long enough. Here you go. So this is what they're gonna do with Tamina. Tamina's gonna win the title. She's gonna lose it in 10 seconds. Therefore, she has the title on her resume. And then it'd be even funnier because then she's the shortest reigning SmackDown Women's Championship when my baby Sasha Banks cashes in on Tamina, right? And then on Friday Night SmackDown, she can do her little rematch clause or whatever the fuck. You get rid of Tamina, and then you have your free with Bayley. Boom! Oh my God, Vince, hire me, Vince.
I mean, Tamina's already a joke, so
exactly. You make her more of a joke, and you give her a reward. Cause literally, it's terrible on your Google bio. It literally says a WWE wrestler on the SmackDown brand and former 24/7 championship winner. That's terrible. That's awful. That is horrible. And then what's even worse is like, oh, and she's a second generation superstar.
She's the worst second generation superstar I ever seen.
Pretty bad.
Chaz literally.
I feel like I heard that last week.
we was on the phone with our brother. He said the exact same thing to Mom. So
yeah, she's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I also may have that rant on YouTube on my channel, but if you want that link, you'll have to ask me for it so I could directly send it to you so you can watch me.
Actually, sir, you don't need to send them a link. You don't need the link because guess what? On the 3 Counts official YouTube channel, my whole 8-minute rant on the terrible ass Tamina is uploaded there. So you can watch the whole goddamn thing unedited, unfiltered, unadulterated.
Your own personal Jim Cornette rant about Tamina. It's perfect.
Listen.
But if you want to see my interpretation of Chaz's rant, just hit me up. I'll send you the link.
That is hilarious. All right. So Tamina. So all right, Cliff, who you got?
I'm gonna go with Tamina. Because I feel like it's gonna happen. The cash-in immediately is gonna happen.
I can't even write this shit down. Are you hyperventilating, kid? Calm yourself down. Shit. Jamilla, who you have?
I'm gonna say
known you
Bayley
since the 6th grade. Please don't say nothing stupid. I've known you for longer than I've known any of these people except this kid. Please don't do me dirty. Who you got?
Bayley.
Praise God. That's why I love you.
because if this unofficial Sasha Banks entering in happens, then I can see them using that to set up for her versus Bailey again. I'm just like JJ makes a good point. If she's an unofficial pick, it sets up for their feud.
Thank you. That just makes me so mad. They just gonna pull a Brock Lesnar all over again. We did that shit last year.
And the thing is,
we did that last year. Don't rehash it, but
the thing is,
I don't know. No, I don't know.
That way,
Bailey and Sasha, it could work.
Yeah.
That's fine. We can do Bailey and Sasha. That's not the issue. It's just why we got to put Tamina in the equation.
Tamina doesn't have to be in the equation. She's gonna get eliminated by.
Clearly, she's in the equation. If you're gonna have Sasha take the belt off her to set us up for that.
In 10 seconds.
Nah, see, it's funny how he says it though. I don't agree. I think Shayna wins, or if not, Shayna's gonna win, and then she'll cash in and she'll take the title, and then Bailey and Sasha can go off and do their own feud without the title. I kind of agree with how Supreme said it last week, man. Like, I really think that should be the way they play, because that feud right there is so big that you don't need that SmackDown title, and you can actually get another star over with that SmackDown title, and preferably not Tamina. So whoever wins cashes in on Tamina.
But this is WWE. You didn't need the title for Goldberg versus Roman.
Oh, we're not talking about that. We talked about that already in our previous episode. Go ahead and check that out. All these cheap plugs, man. We want to roll today. So, Idol, who you have? Don't do me dirty, bro.
Yeah, sorry. I'm going with Tamina. And I think
and he's off. The walk-off has happened.
Listen,
we have our walk-off.
JJ's scenario the more I think about it,
it makes perfect sense.
Makes sense. I kind of, I can see it.
he has literally left.
I mean,
he left.
Wow.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. We don't even have a.
Show.
What's the next?
Okay, hold on. Let me make sure we write down Tamina for Idol. I'll do that. And then for Chaz, can I put Tamina as well?
Ask him.
Yeah.
Better not write that goddamn shit. I wouldn't pick her if my goddamn life depended on it. Motherfucker.
Yo, then why she wins?
Gosh.
Give me this damn headphone. Alrighty. I'm sorry. I couldn't. Sorry, guys. I had to blow some steam.
Okay.
Is that what his name is?
What? You're fucking. You know what, Cliff? Fuck you. Anyway, my pick. I'm clearly picking Bailey. I wouldn't pick Tamina if my life depended on it. I'd rather die than pick Tamina winning any title.
You're gonna die today.
You're right. I might just have to die today. So anyway, moving on up the ladder, we have the Universal Championship match. The Universal Championship match. Bray Wyatt versus Braun Strowman. And I want to make note that during the promotion, it was stated that it's Bray Wyatt, not The Fiend. So Bray Wyatt versus Braun Strowman.
You mean the child molester?
Yeah, the child molester Bray Wyatt.
Kind of creep. Oh.
Yeah, that Bray Wyatt. Okay. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood Bray Wyatt.
Oh,
that
God.
Bray Wyatt versus Braun. Oh, fuck you for wrestling in the Indies. Strowman.
Yeah.
I'm picking Braun, guys. Sadly. I don't like Braun, but I'm picking Braun. Who you got, Cliff?
I'm going to take Bray, because I think what's going to happen is, as Bray's getting his ass beat, the lights will go out, fucking The Fiend will show up, beat the shit out of Braun, and then Bray will come back in for the pin.
Okay, that's Idol.
I'm going with Braun, but I do feel like The Fiend is going to play into this.
I mean, yeah. I mean, at this point, he has to.
Yeah.
He's got to. What about you, Jamilla?
I'm going with Bray. I have the same thought process as Cliff. The Fiend somehow gonna come out to defend Bray.
Alrighty, and JJ.
Let me in.
Alrighty, that means Bray Wyatt. That's amazing how out of the 3 count, there's 2 Brays and 2 Brawns. That sounded so wrong, but
2 Braves,
There's
2 bronze.
brains. There's 2 brains and bronze. That's a play.
say it again.
And I think I saw that video.
2 Brays and 2 Oh God! Oh,
Oh
I love
my
how
goodness.
I have to say, one of my favorite things is when you repeat something and it just clicks. Like your face is priceless, man. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter, especially like last week's episode or the last episode where you're like, and then you take us from the backside, and I was like, pause. We say it like that again. You're like, what do you mean take it from the backside? It's like, oh.
telling y'all, it just sometimes the things don't click, and then I gotta hear it again. I'm like, oh, that makes sense, and yeah. All right, so the last match that has been on the official Money in the Bank card, we have the WWE Championship, and that is Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins. I will start off first. And I will say that I have Drew going over. No point of taking the belt off of him this soon. And if they did do that, then what the fuck was all of that build up for nothing? So I got Drew. Who you got, Idol?
Yeah, I'm going with Drew as well. Drew slayed the beast and the giant in one day.
Right.
Ain't no way the Messiah's got taken that.
All right, Cliff.
Yeah, I'm taking the sexy Scot man, Drew McIntyre. And the crowd goes mild.
JJ.
All right, before I make my pick, I want to say,
Here we go.
oh my Seth.
Oh God.
If this podcast had merch, that would definitely have to be a T-shirt.
Absolutely.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, be on the lookout, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna get there sooner rather than later. There will be merch. There will be thanks to Sidewalks for keeping me off the street. Sir, I can't even get the words out. You know now, you hit that motherfucker's catchphrase. There's gonna be now my catchphrase shirts. They're gonna be 25-time bare knuckle, all that champion. We're gonna have some merch soon. It'll be here by Christmas time. So if you want to give somebody a gift, definitely get them thank the Sidewalks for keeping me off the street shirt. But yeah, we will definitely have an Oh My Seth shirt.
Yeah. Oh my Seth.
Oh My Seth. Even though I hate everything about it, but hey. Hey, sorry, go ahead.
Only Seth, the Messiah, could get a title shot after getting beat at WrestleMania.
That's not true. Mm-mm. Brody Lee did the same thing. Just saying. Sorry, you're right. WWE. Sorry, 2 companies, but
Yes,
same thing.
Yeah,
AJ Styles did it. He lost to Jericho at Mania and then won the #1 contendership the next night.
Facts.
that's different. It's AJ Styles.
You're right. It is AJ Styles.
There's a difference. But anyway, my pick is going to be Bray. Like Cliff and Jamilla said,
Bray. We're talking about the WWE title, motherfucker.
Bray gonna win 2 titles in one night, apparently.
They're going for 2 titles in one night, guys.
Yep,
That's a wrap.
Yep,
And it
Bray's
sets
gonna
up
come
the
in.
for SummerSlam, right? Right, DJ?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anyway, Drew's winning. There's no point in taking the belt off of him.
Motherfucker said Bray.
I meant to say Drew. Okay, y'all know what I meant. God damn it.
No, motherfucker, we didn't. You said fucking
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt.
I need my nap. Damn it.
We thought you were doing one of those the official the
Non-official?
yeah.
No. That was by accident. I don't love
Killing me, Smalls.
Drew or Bray like I love Sasha. You know, Sasha's like her #1 fan. I love you,
I
Sasha.
thought you were Maria's #1 fan.
That was a long time ago. Sasha didn't exist. Sasha replaced me.
Okay,
And
cool.
then Maria.
Got married and had kids. You know Sasha is married, right?
I know she's married.
Okay, just wanted to make sure you understood that.
But I like Sasha. Sasha is one of the best wrestlers.
So you
But she
taking
don't-
Drew or not?
Yeah, I'm picking Drew.
Shut the fuck up and let's move on.
I can't help it. Sasha's great. Tired of her being under
That's not the
utilized.
point. We try
sorry.
to find out your damn pick.
Alrighty. Well then, all right. With your pick being Drew, we have finished the If I Had the
Ain't
Pencil.
it? But that's cool. I'm going with Drew.
Oh shit! I'm so fucking sorry. I'm so sorry.
Invite me
I'm
on.
so sorry.
He skipped me.
You're
That's-
right. He didn't listen. He fucked me up by saying Bray and threw me all off. He threw me off. I'm sorry.
That's
Go
bad.
ahead. No, Jamilla Scott. Who do you pick?
Another guess that's
I
won't
see.
coming back.
Man, Free Cloud is over. I'm done with y'all. I'm done. Free Cloud's over.
Hey, you should have saw what he. You should have saw him scare off Nerds of Wrestling. Justin Del.
He's never coming back.
He's never coming
I
back.
know you told me, but I'm going to say Drew, strictly because I hate the whole Messiah thing they got going with Seth, but
It's blasphemy.
take it off for Drew this soon.
All right. Yeah, it's blasphemy. That's what it is. Blasphemy.
I know. It's funny though because every night before I go to bed, I say my prayer. I say,
Same as at
"Oh
Wrestle-
Seth, who art in heaven."
Listen, Scotsman is fine as hell. I'd have his babies any day of the week. Okay.
Wait, whoa, what? What? We had Cliff over here talking about his prayers, oh my Seth, and then you talking about you have somebody's babies. What? I don't. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a fine episode of the 3 Count. Good gracious, this is the Money in the Bank preview show.
I'm just feeding into what y'all say. Y'all know I don't got no filter.
Oh my god, this has probably been the most wildest episode of the 3 Count so far. Want to make sure everyone, if you have not already done so, make sure you go follow us on all your social media. Follow us on Twitter at 3count_pod. That's the number 3 COUNT _ the line underneath and pod POD. Follow us on Instagram at 3countpod, all one word, no caps, no space. That's 3 COUNTPOD for the flat earthers and the non-vacciners and the retards that like wrestling apparently. And make sure you subscribe to us on all your favorite podcast platforms, whether that be Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Anchor, or wherever you get jacked off on podcasting services. Also, make sure you subscribe to our new YouTube channel, where honestly, I'm definitely going to put this video up there. So if you want to see the visual of this episode, go ahead and check us out on YouTube. Just type in the 3 Count Podcast. You will find all clips and videos. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chaz Evans here with Cliff the Red Dog Miller, Chris Idol, JJ, and our guest, Jamilla Scott. We are signing off. We'll see you on the next episode of the 3 Count. Make sure you also check out 3 Count Presents, now entering the ring with Studio 22. Good night. See you later. Goodbye.
Oh my Seth.